Oh my gosh, this plant is my worst nightmare, but I feel like you should know it. This is poison ivy, or Toxicodendron radicans. This is a native plant, but guess what? It's got great fall color. It's native. It is in our woodlands. It's not something that you would plant. And why don't we plant? I think we all know that poison ivy is known because of the irritant that it is to people's skin. Okay, Toxicodendron radicans, the ultimate plant that nobody wants, the ultimate weed. Now you can identify this because of its leaflets and this compound leaf of 3 that's very common. But here's the problem why people have a hard time identifying poison ivy. In particular, some of the juvenile leaves can have different serrations than some of the leaves that you're looking at in this photo right now. So this is the classic poison ivy leaf, but some poison ivy leaves can actually almost look a little bit ruffled, in particular when they're very young plants. So this is a very wide-spreading vine. Typically you see it growing up trees. It's hardy from zones 4 through 10, native from southern Canada through the United States down into Guatemala. This also has nativity on the other side of the world: China, Taiwan, Japan. Height can spread out anywhere from 1 foot tall to maybe 30, 40 foot up a tree if it is vining. The typical vine just gets like 2 or 3 foot wide, typically as wide as whatever it's climbing on. It does have a bloom early in the season, maybe early in May. That's followed by some fruit, and that's one thing that spreads poison ivy around is the fruit. Birds do consume it, do move poison ivy around. If you see it, one of the best ways to control it is to cut it at its base and apply a non-selective herbicide right to that cut stump of the poison ivy, and then you just kind of give it time and then let it die over time on the tree. And so another way to identify poison ivy, in particular if it's way up the tree, is by the vine and the vining attachment mechanism. And you can see that the vine of poison ivy attaches to the tree with these almost root-like tendrils that come off the vine and attach it directly to the tree. And this is a telltale sign that you are dealing with poison ivy. Here's a landscape tip. All parts of the plant contain volatile oils that can cause significant skin irritation on direct or indirect contact.